Hey guys, this is my review on Balatro. It's a wildcard poker game. It's really cool, it's really different, and it's crazy. You get a lot of crazy jokers, you get a lot of madness, and anyone that likes playing card games, or even if you're curious like me who's not massively into my card games, but I gave this a try on recommendation from one of my mates, and yeah, he basically eventually I've got it for free through the PlayStation Plus, and it's definitely worth checking out. There is so much to this game. There are so many different things. You can get different runs, you can get different decks, you can unlock so many different things. We can start with this one with basically the blue deck, which is plus one hand every round, and basically it is just poker, but with a real twist, and it's really different and it's really cool. You can select, you've got your different blinds, you've got all your different things here, you've got a rare joke you can unlock. There's so many different things on this game. I'll just press select and we'll get into the game itself. So you've got hands, you've got 5 hands, and you've got 3 discards. So it all just might sound a bit confusing, but it means you can play 5 different hands. So for example here, I've not got a lot happening. Got your deck of cards, as of course, as you do in poker, and you're looking to try and make something. Unfortunately, I haven't really got much here, but just as an example, I'll select just a 2 pair, and you can see the mult, which is on the right hand side in the red, and then you've got the blue, which is the chips. So that would be 20 times 2. My maths is terrible. Luckily the game works it all out for you, and if you play that hand, it will tell you exactly how much you get in the end. And that was 76 I scored there, which is terrible. And if you press the button there, they've got the run info, you've got all your details of what your things will score, you've got levels of what they are. You know, if you know poker, you'll know all this. If you don't know poker, this is all new to you. And there's just some really cool stuff on this game. I never thought it would be my sort of game. As you can see here, if you know a poker hand, that's a flush, and that will hopefully score me around 300, I believe, something like that. There we go, 332, which gets me up to 408, and you qualify for the next one. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's not very exciting. Well, this is the part here in the shop where it gets exciting. This game is great because there's no microtransactions, you don't have to spend any real money. So everything on here is literally as it is. You've got packs, which you get planet cards. The planet cards can basically upgrade your different hands. So for example, if you went for a straight build, that would be a straight. You've got that one that's a full house, that's a high card, that's the pair, and that's the flush. Personally, the flush and the straight are probably the 2 easiest ones to go for in terms of you're trying to do a build. And when you level them up, obviously the more powerful they become and the more chips and the more points you can score. This is a planet cards, means they appear twice more likely in the shop, which that's quite useful. You've also got your different jokers, and there's one of them which says all jokers considered face cards. And if I buy a pack here with some jokers, not with real money, you basically get different things. So this one, played face cards, gives you plus 30 more chips. This one gives you plus 100 chips if you play a straight. So it's very wild card, it's very fun. This will give me a rare joker if I skip that blind, which is really good. It means you'll get a stronger joker. Obviously the rarer the joker, the more likely. This one's a common one, so as expected, that's what that one is. If you select it, you've got to basically make the score. So the score you've got to make is at least 450 to get through. And you can probably see on the right hand side where it says all club cards are debuffed 600. That will be the score you'll need to make at the end. That's the boss at the end of each ante. The ante is in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, and basically you keep going through each one until you basically, once you defeat the boss, you'll be on the second ante, then the third ante. The boss, as you can see on that one, is all club cards are debuffed, so it's not the strongest boss really to face. It's only early game, so you wouldn't expect a high boss on that. So as you can see here, this is a typical, you've got a potential straight with Jack, Queen, King, Ace. We just need the 10, so if we just get rid of a few of those, probably get rid of one of the extra kings as well. And we just do it again, just to basically, you could do different things here. I mean, there is potential, you could try and go for a flush of some sort. I'm just going to continue here and hope that the straight will eventually come up. It probably won't, because the game likes to challenge you, it doesn't want to make it easy for you. So there we go, finally. So we've got the 10, the jack, the queen, the king and the ace. As you can see, your score is on the left hand side where it says straight level 1, 30 times 4. Once you hit that, that will obviously then multiply it all up, and because I had the joker up there with the extra 100 chips, it gave me more points there, more chips. So I ended up with 724 on that run. I needed 450, and as you can see, you get 4 remaining hands. Because I had 4 hands remaining, I get $1 each for them, so that goes onto the money, which is quite nice. And yeah, and then you go back to the shop and you have your different jokers again, and you just try and find jokers. Some of these are better than others. If I press square, I can re-roll this and you can get different jokers. This copies different things. They have so many different cool abilities and different things these jokers can do. They can improve the mole, they can do a lot of different things. So let's go on to the boss battle. I'm not going to buy all them jokers because they weren't the best ones. And as you can see straight away here, we are looking at potentially a straight coming up. We've got a 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So if we get rid of a few of them cards, if we get lucky, we may get the 5, which is what I'm trying to plan for. But I think we'll go down a different route because I can see a flush has just appeared. So we will just play the flush, which as you can see is level 2, as it says on the left hand side there, which means it's more powerful now and will score more points. If your maths is good, you'll be able to work it out in your head. Don't worry, like I say, the game will do all that for you. And you just basically look in and you just keep going, and it's just very addictive. As you can see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spades. You can sort it by rank or suit, so you can just switch it and it just shows you've got 4 spades there. And basically I'm just going to get rid of all those 4 and hope eventually, there we go, another spade comes in and gets your thing. The planet cards are the most powerful thing. They will upgrade, and so are the jokers of course as well, very powerful. But the planet cards will upgrade your level of hands, and yeah, as you can see, it's just a really fun, addictive game. This has got a 1 in 4 chance of creating a tarot card. The tarot cards are these things here. I'll just show you one quickly. They give you different abilities, and it's difficult to understand if you're not maybe into cards, or but it's definitely worth trying out. I don't really understand what a lot of this still means, but I get used to it as I go along. That gives you an extra plus 50 chips on selected cards. It turns it into a stone card, so I'm just going to put it on to that random queen. You use that becomes a stone card, which means you get plus 50 chips. But there's a lot of fun to be had. As you can see, the boss, which is called the mouth, on the right hand corner of the screen there, it says play only 1 hand type this round. That means you can only play 1 hand type, so you can either play a straight, a flush, 2 pair, whatever, but that's the only 1 hand type you can play the whole round. I will just skip these blinds to get to it. I probably won't be strong enough to beat that 1600 target that's set, but hopefully we are. Somehow it's going to be a bit of a challenge here, and I'm just going to change this back so it goes by rank. I find it easier to read. So here we got a 5, 6, 7, 8. If we can get a 9, we can potentially get that up. We also have 3 diamonds on the play, or 3 hearts. I think we're going to go for the straight, I think, because it'll be a little bit more powerful. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Sorry, we get rid of that 5 as well, so we can look for the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got the straight. We're going to get the 100 extra chips from that as well, so that should be good. And that gets us 680, so we're at 1,000 off now, completing the boss here. And it's just trying different ways. If you feel there's a way that could be better than another, if you think actually I'll get rid of all these here because they're lower cards, or you might want to clear certain ones. I mean, I might decide actually I want to keep the diamonds, so I might just clear all of those and discard those, and I've got 4 diamonds there, and obviously if I keep just discarding them, obviously as you can see now I've only got 1 discard left, so this is my last go. So if a diamond doesn't come up, like it hasn't, it will be very difficult now, because now I've got to play 4 hands and hopefully somehow get this up. It's going to be a real challenge to work this one out of how I'm going to get the points. What I will probably do is just play what I call like a false hand, which will basically just give me a high card which you can't play because you're only allowed to play 1 hand type. So the flush is still unfortunately not available. I'm just going to basically, because all we can play now is the flush obviously, because that's what I played earlier, so I'm just going to keep playing these, and it's going to keep saying not allowed until I hopefully I've got 1 last chance. I don't know if it'll be enough points anyway, is to get a diamond up. and it looks like it hasn't given me the diamond, so sadly that will be the end of the run. But it was just to give everyone a quick overview of this game. I can't play that obviously because I haven't played that. As you can see, game over. You get your what you had, how many cards you played, discards, purchases. There's so many cool different things on here. If you go onto the main menu, this will just give you the you got the collection. This is quite cool. So this is all the different things you can unlock. It's 150 jokers. You can unlock 15 different decks, 32 vouchers, all different cards, everything else. It's just some quite cool things. This is all the different jokers. I'm not going to show you the different abilities on all of them, but they all look pretty cool. They all do so many crazy different things. You can also get sort of different booster packs. You can get different tags, different blinds. There's a lot to take in with these things, but there is some really cool things. The decks is obviously different things you can get. So you can get different abilities to start with, like extra $10 plus one hand plus one discard. And yeah, there's just some really cool things on this game. For me, this game, very surprisingly, because I'd never expected to play and enjoy this game as much as I did. I mean, you can customize the decks, and that's really cool as well, because there is different things. You've got your default deck, you can have the continent, you can have Night City, you can have Shovel Knight, Nightmare Throne. There is so many different decks you can create, and some of these will be from different video games, like Among Us, if anyone has played that on Bug Snacks. There's a few that I like which are a bit further along here. We've got quite a few different ones, as you can all see there. There's some really cool different ones. These are my favourites, these ones, to be honest with you. You've got Dave the Diver, you've got Stardew Valley, which is a classic game. If no one's played that, please play Stardew Valley. I think most people probably have by now. Civilization. There's just some really cool decks you can get. But overall for Balatro, for me, my overall review would be a 10 out of 10. It massively surprised me when I first finally played it after all the time. It was quite a fair few months afterwards I played it. It was actually nominated for Game of the Year as well. That's how highly rated and good it was. Most people might have heard this game and still haven't tried it. Please give it a go. It's definitely worth your time. I've put over 80 hours into the game, and I think it's really good and definitely worthwhile doing. Thank you. Peace out.